Ball State started shooting hot, now down to just 38%. As a matter of fact, both teams 38%, 5 of 13 to start from the field. Shelby Justice has not taken a shot yet for the Cardinals. She was Ball State's leading scorer last time out. Career high 21 against Bowling Green, and points 20 and 21. Gave her 1,000 and 1,001 for a career. Heck of a career for Shelby Justice, and one that started 0 for 25.
It's always nice when somebody receives the honor of making 1,000 points. And so all credit due to Shelby Justice and her teammates and her coaches.
And a charge called as we're back underway. Central Michigan gives it right back up. That's turnover number 7 for the Chippewas. And Jasmine Bracey's called for it. That's her second, team second. And now if you're Sue Guevara, how much do you gamble? How much do you roll the dice? You've got a couple other post players. Jasmine Bracey's your best, and she's your most experienced with so many injuries.
She's the most experienced, she's the best, and right now she's the one who's actually capable of battling the duo of Fontaine and Bennett inside. So you probably would take the gamble and leave her on the court a little bit, take her in and out for the rest of the first half. Just as that possession right there, case in point, was able to get the stop and secure the rebound.
The card's going right back at her, kept the hands up though, and Natalie Fontaine the miss. They go to her offensively. What a facilitator. That's usually what Bradford would do to get Bracey shots. Now it's Bracey getting shots for Jones.
That's great teamwork, and again, Ball State, with that defense, they must communicate. That's the second time they have found Jones underneath the basket wide open.
Silly turnovers continuing to plague these teams. That's the Cardinals' 5th. Again, 7 for Central Michigan. Not yet a quarter into this one. Cassandra Breen, the freshman, snapped an 0 for 22 spell last time out. To her classmate, they look for Bracey again, and another turnover. Cards have tried to run all game. Jones fell down, and Justice sinks it. Can't give Justice that much room, accidentally or otherwise.
Everybody knows to turn the ball, but Ussery did the smart thing and threw it right back to her shooter for the wide open 3.
Shelby Justice has come so far in her career. We were talking last night as Jones gets baseline. Nat Fontaine, the great defense. Bennett the wall up, and Fontaine the rebound. Said to Shelby, do you ever think you'd get to 1,000 starting 0 for 25? And just rolled her eyes. Heck no. Monaco. Freshman's got chops. Cardinals lead is 7.
Freshman's got chops, and now freshman commits a foul.
Freshman's got aggression. Tune into the Ball State Sports Network at 7 o'clock on Tuesday, March the 3rd. The Cardinals will play host to Eastern Michigan. Ball State surprised the Eagles in their first meeting this year, so Eastern head coach Rob Murphy and his squad looking for a little bit of payback. It's Ball State and Eastern Michigan, 7 p.m. on March 3rd. It's a Tuesday as we head down the home stretch in Mid-American Conference basketball. You can catch it on the Ball State Sports Network. Cardinals leading visiting Central Michigan by 6 here inside Worthen Arena tonight. So many injured players for Central Michigan. No Crystal Bradford tonight. Who's going to step up? How about Aaliyah Swari? 2 made threes.
The unexpected should be expected in a game like this. And Swari has capitalized on her opportunities. It looks like she's ready. Feet and hands are ready that possession for a 3rd 3.
Something tells me pass for a little bit out of her reach. Something tells me Sue Guevara said in the timeout, Aaliyah, if you catch it, let fly.
Let it fly. That would be a great coaching advice. Now, on the flip side, Ball State right here has got to let it fly, but let it fly for these layups. They're getting the shots that they want when they attack the basket. They keep attacking the basket, they're going to get more and more layups.
Cards are 4 of 8 from 3, have gotten it inside the paint for the rest of their shots. 9 of 21 from the floor, just south of 43%. A lot of the damage is Natalie Fontaine. See her cutting through the lane, trying to get good post position against Kirby Tam. 2 to shoot, shot blocked, it's Swari. That's good defense for Central Michigan, and again, it's the under-the-radar freshman.
Great defensive possession by Central Michigan. The first time we've seen them this game really come out and extend their defense and play out the entire shot clock.
Swari wants it again, a little bit strong. And the rebound to Ussery. Gets tied up. Jump ball, it'll stay with Central Michigan. Desiree Turner, good job to get in there.
everybody for Central Michigan crashes the offensive boards, and especially when you see a point guard, Turner, going in and getting offensive rebounds, you know everybody's crashing, so every Cardinal needs to box out.
Brady Saleh told his ladies they act as if they're going to miss the shot 100% of the time. Whenever it goes up, they crash, all 5. Tam's been quiet, tried the drive, there was nothing there. Shot clock at 10. Tam, she'll let fly. A little bit strong for her, and Ussery again on the glass. Point guard's been active. That's her 4th rebound. Shelby Murder. High bounce, couldn't get it. And Tanara Moore, the rebound, Central Michigan. The pace has been, I want to say hectic, just consistently fast. Not a good way to describe it?
Yes, it has been fast, but both teams know when to pull and run an offense to run a set. Layup or setup seems to be the motto of both teams right now.
Looking inside for the 6'4" Moore. That thing hit every part of the iron. Did not go down. Justice almost took one off the ear. She's got Tam on her. Senior on senior. And a travel in the lane.
Great drive by Justice. You can't fault her at all for that drive. However, when Fontaine was out of the game, ample opportunity for everybody else to score. But she's back in, and she is wide open on the right block. Numbers flashing for you. Nobody denying her. I'm going to say let's throw the ball inside.
Natalie's taken 8 of the Cardinals' 23 shots. 2 for 8. Done a lot of damage at the line as well. Nat has 8 points. Wall-up defense on L'Oreal Jones back in. Her first action since the technical foul. Cards made 1 of those 2 free throws. Nobody's scored since the last media timeout. Ball State still by 6. Circus jumper, got her on board, and gets to the line. L'Oreal Jones, and again, crash the glass as if you guarantee the shot's gonna miss. They're that aggressive.
She is. She had this kind of awkward looking step through, but she knew if she could get the ball to hit the rim, she would have a chance to follow it, and follow it she did. Makes her first free throw, and now another opportunity to not only make a free throw, but give her team a chance to set up in their press.
Cassandra Breen comes in, gets Amani Corley out, a couple of freshmen, and both free throws are good.
So Central Michigan opting not to press, to go back into their 2-3 zone.
They'll play some 2-3, they'll play some 1-3-1. They'll play stuff that looks like a 3-2. Morrison will shoot over it. Cards are 4 of 10 from deep. Desiree Turner wanted that trailing 3. She was looking for Kirby Tam. They were stacked. Breen is open, and Jose the rebound. Inside for Fontaine. Good wall up Jones. Natalie punches right through it. Double figures for Natalie Fontaine. 4 minutes in the first.
That's a great job by Ball State to get the ball to her, and smart job by Chippewas to not pick up a foul. Aswari makes it happen again, connecting on a 3 from deep in the corner on the left corner.
Who is Aaliyah Swari, and what does she do? 9 points for the freshman from Fort Wayne Northrop. Justice has an inside game. Justice has an outside game. You bet she does. 7 points for Shelby Justice, 1,008 in her career. How about Swari? Give it to her again. 12 points, a career high for the freshman. That ship sailed a long time ago.
Absolutely, and that is exactly what they need right now. She is stepping it up, and then Jones, the way she's playing on the inside. It is a 3-point game with 3 minutes to go in the first half.
Morrison taking Swari off the bounce. Fontaine. Back to Fontaine. Back to the rack.
What made that so key was a deflection by her teammate to get the offensive rebound. And then for no Ball State player to be back in transition, unfortunately, that right there is what's going to send a coach into early stress.
Cassandra Breen gets her first bucket. Brittany Sally forced to call the timeout.